What are you so cranky about over there, Mr. Cranky Pants?
Nothing.
What's up, bud? It's Lincoln time.
Lincoln time.
Oh,
No.
okay. Oh no, I accidentally clicked on a more interesting
Mike.
stream than ours.
Oh no.
In the
I'm
last
very
5 minutes,
proud
you
of you
guys
for
talked
getting an award today,
exclusively
dude.
about alcohol
Hey,
and
did
a
you guys
video
know-
that I haven't seen.
Did you guys know
You
that
want me to
Lincoln
contribute
got
to
an
the
award today at
conversation.
school?
Yeah, he
You
did.
can call us idiots.
He got
Got
an
an
achievement
award.
award at school.
Good job, dude.
That is awesome.
I mean,
He somehow knew exactly
Yeah.
when it was his time to go up because right before
Yeah.
they called his name, he goes, "I want Lincoln's turn." And they're like,
he's manifesting it.
That's right.
There's a very slight chance it could be coincidence, but
Put it out in the universe, dude, and it'll happen. That's what I keep hearing. It's never
Total
happened to me,
bullshit.
but you know,
yeah.
obviously happens to you. No, I'm fine.
We got lots of macaroni.
I've manifested
I'm fine,
lots of
Morgan.
bad things.
No, Chad, the problem is I've spent all my manifesting budget on making sure none of your manifestations work.
he's a manifest hater.
Thanks, man.
Good old blue players.
Is the dragon one coming out any good?
The what? Oh, dragon. Well, I like dragons of Tarkir, so Tarkir Dragon Storm's probably going to be fun. They just jam a fuckload of dragons into the set, is what they do, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's the same thing with Ixalan when they just jam a fuckload of dinosaurs. You know, it's like that's fine. That's dumb, at least.
Is this
Like, is it worth
Tarkir?
getting a draft box of?
Yeah, I would be interested. I only reason we didn't do it I didn't do it this last set is because everybody very quickly said, "Oh, this isn't very good."
Is,
So we shouldn't, because it's not very good.
No, the last set.
Oh, the set before.
Okay, go ahead.
Is this one going to be focused on 3-color as well?
Yep, it's the three color houses: Mardu, Jeskai.
Already horde for the win.
Yeah, Mardu orcs are gonna come back.
What?
I have a gift card my reports gave me for Christmas that I was going to save for the Strixhaven because I thought it was coming out April of this year. It's not! I've been saving it and it's not coming out! So, I was thinking I might use it on that.
They release it pretty early. They release the coming pretty early because they're mostly done with them
Patrick,
already.
give
by this
her, give her a there.
Thanks.
There.
My really bad habit with Magic the Gathering, though, is that I don't, actually play it very often, but I really like to do, drafts. So it's just a very...
You gotta get on Arena, man. You can
That's-
do it whenever. And just get on
But-
Arena.
That's
do that.
legit.
But it's a
That's legit.
social event too, and we
Yeah.
need to get Gross and Pucker back.
No, he's dead.
Oh.
He's dead to me. That's not true, but
To dead people.
to dead people.
Shy elude, everybody.
This is awfully
Giant one.
topical now that I am in character.
You better clean the grease trap. You better clean the grease trap.
Yum.
Whew. You did say, and I quote, "I ain't no bitch."
Did I even take a drink afterwards? I didn't even chase it.
Now
See you
she
later.
is, but oh my goodness, you chased it with another.
That's
with another-
never a
That's
bad
okay,
sign.
It's never been a bad thing.
I just
Yeah.
can't inhale afterwards.
Go,
Yeah,
ahead,
don't do
go
that.
ahead and count us in.
And
45.
You almost threw up.
44.
No.
3.
Hey, and welcome back, everybody. It's another Wednesday.
Oh.
That means Pathfinder 2E. We're playing the library.
And you'll notice that when he counted us in, he excluded saying, verbalizing two.
2-1 go.
He also forgot go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You just point.
Just point.
This is episode 7.
So it's 5, 4,
No, it's you say 3.
3. Okay.
You say 3.
5. Come on.
This episode's called My Brother's Keeper.
Oh. Huh.
What about this one?
Well,
say?
I think
I wonder- I wonder
I
who's
think this
gonna-
I think this is in reference to you and your brother.
I don't know. I don't know.
How do you know it's not in
We're not
reference
the
to
only
my
brother
brother?
set here.
I got 4 brothers,
You have never mentioned
but none of
any
them are here.
siblings.
So
As far as you know,
Is it brother's
Can they-
keeper
can
or
they do
my
the
brother's
testicle
keeper?
thing?
My brother's
Well,
keeper.
Okay,
we're Tanukis. So
my brother's trapper keeper.
so one of them could be
Yep.
in disguise
It's
here.
got all them
Oh.
unicorns and stuff on it.
fuck, I didn't even think about that.
Unicorn in
God
the
damn
sky. Holy shit, it doesn't have wings. It's flying with. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was the only unicorn. Oh, God.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
You can't eat that. It's everywhere.
Spatula.
If you don't clean the grease trap. What happened last week, Velmora?
Well,
I look so shocked every time.
oh my God, thinking, choose me. Well, we did. I woke up with a headache, I believe. If that wasn't the time before,
Mhm.
I don't
That was-
remember.
that was-
All of the times blend together into one. From there, it turned out our friend Remy and Quinlan also
Mhm.
had managed to make it in. Apparently, a lot of big issues with us being stuck here because the elves won't let us out of here. Then Mafalda wouldn't wake up,
Mhm.
and as we talked, we found that people were getting angry, and the mayor was not helping at all. So we had a brilliant speech done by someone that calmed the entire crowd down. Then we decided to open the library, and after the curator decided to walk around, he did finally open it because we were being attacked, and once he opened it, then all of the rock and everything around us became invincible. Once there, it was a little not like we expected the library to look like, with like dragons and shit flying around. Curator doesn't seem to have a lot of great answers. Tensions are high. A bear comes out of a pocket, and we're there.
The codex got stolen too.
I feel like there
Yeah.
was.
Oh, Codex.
Like a lot
yeah,
happened
key
and
thing
there
that
was-
probably is going to drive this plot.
that I think that's all.
Yeah,
the
the
important
whole-
thing you
the whole
left
thing
out.
was
Every-
that
otherwise
the-
it was good.
There's I feel
reason
like I'm
it's-
missing a MacGuffin.
Right, right, and the fact the curator wanted to kill Shelley,
Squish Shelly, yeah.
squish her really bad.
But I think
Mhm.
we've
Yeah.
talked him down on that, right?
Yeah, we did talk him out of it
But he was
because we
chipper
were
the whole
because we think there might be somebody else with. I'm so
right because
sorry.
we were going to search
Okay.
everybody.
Yes, we were with this group of people,
Yep.
O'Reilly and company, and we were all emptying our pockets, and that is when the bear popped out of Magusk's pocket.
Yeah, you got about 60%. It should be noted that's still enough, but
Well, and
Okay, so the door to the control room opened, right? And I'm sorry, but I was,
passed out.
it's been a couple days, so I was on that bucket a little longer than I expected to be. So I missed part of that part. So what happened after you guys opened it up and there was a bunch of lights in there? And then what happened?
We went in. There was a pedestal where the codex is supposed to be.
it wasn't there.
Oh.
It wasn't there. It's shaped like a
So-
book. It looks like a book, but it
Okay.
has with magic. It has infinite pages.
Infinite code.
Right, and it has a list of all the books that are ever been made inside of that
Okay.
book.
Right.
And how to
And,
find
uh,
them.
What?
Oh,
And how to find them.
And how to find them. And instantly the curator blamed Shelley.
Yes.
Instantly.
And we got it out of the curator that the only people that could have was it go in the room or
Only
pick up
people
the
that could
book?
possibly open the room.
There's
Open
three
the room.
people.
Shelley's bloodline,
Bloodline, the Inori,
the curator or the librarian.
or the librarian. And the librarian is a spiritual construct.
Yeah.
And that's why we were thinking maybe
An asshole who can talk to
who
ghosts.
could talk to ghosts, but he's not the only one, as Velmora pointed out, that
I did.
that what's her face could do it as well.
Mhm.
Kaitri.
Kitchery.
Yeah, that's what I said.
so well, did anybody ask Shelley if maybe she thought her dad had a,
She said,
Yeah.
We
that
did.
did not
that,
go
that
well.
was discussed at length.
Okay.
yeah, she
bastard
has
children,
no
yes.
relatives.
As far as we know, as far
Well,
as she knows,
well, as far as she knows.
no relatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's. I keep thinking about the. Wait, I can't talk about it. Never mind.
But there are a good bit of elf. And actually, I did discuss that with O'Reilly.
He wouldn't be aware of that.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Yes, the Occam's razor was definitely illegitimate children. And we
Wow,
got
which one?
Booze, please.
Which
Gotcha.
one?
Well,
Yeah,
this
that's
opens
what you
fine.
need more of. Booze.
I
I've
mean,
had 3 sips
I'm leaning
of
towards
a
the
booze.
librarian.
That's equal
And
to.
that is
personally.
it. That is equal to
Or the
like.
They
custodian.
could drive a car for a
and
block. What are you talking about?
pretended like it was suddenly stolen.
I think the two of
That,
you
that
need to
seems
shut
more
up.
my thing. actually.
All you over there being assholes right now.
Mhm.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is gorgeous. I wanna go
All right.
potty.
Let me.
There's a bear on a ball.
So
How's that?
is
fit
the
in your
bear?
pocket?
What? So a statue falls out of your pot. You put a statue on the ground, or no, it rolls out of your pocket of a bear in a tutu on a rubber ball,
Yes.
and then it becomes a full-sized bear, a grizzly bear in a tutu on a rubber ball.
Yes.
So how does the bear? Is this like a thing? Is the bear immediately a bear? Are we gonna have to fight a bear?
The bear is immediately a bear, but
Okay, look at
Her-
the bear.
her sole focus is to remain balanced on the ball.
How capable is she? Is she good at this or barely able to do it?
Ungainly.
Like it's everybody take pause. It's fine. Ungainly, yeah. If she falls off, does she die? What is it?
Do you want spoilers?
Okay, well, I guess I got to roll for the bear. Do we have stats on the bear being able? What's the dex bonus on the bear?
I have no idea what's happening.
Well, it is a grizzly bear, whatever the stats are for that.
Yeah, looking it up right now.
But it while on the rubber ball, it is ungainly. It cannot climb or swim. It has a 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed and is always flat-footed.
Okay.
So
While it's on the ball,
So
I
it
think
is-
it's the thing we
so
gotta...
it's capable of always being on the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't
Unless
fall
acted
off on its
upon
own.
by another force.
Yeah.
Prizio speaks up. I'm sorry. Is everyone else seeing this shit?
I think so.
You told me not to drink his fucking tea, and I didn't listen, and now I wish I would have listened to.
I drank the tea.
We've been
too.
around him for a couple months now. Is this something that we would normally expect?
Have you ever dropped?
I've never dropped this ball before.
We need.
But something similar? Have you ever done this before? Something similar.
No, this cannot stand.
Give me a knife, I'll do it.
Okay. I see that you are all nonplussed. Before coming here, I did work at a local apothecary telling fortunes to people.
Are you sure it wasn't a circus?
I am quite certain. This is a trinket that was gifted to me by the proprietor who would let me tell fortunes there.
Is the bear
Hitch go-
juggling?
Hitch goes.
Not
You go to
juggling.
way different potion shops than me.
So it's just sort of balancing.
There was a curios section.
Can,
Yes, it's just balancing.
Can you put it back
With
in your
with an
pocket?
umbrella.
With an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
How did I not see
Is
it
it an
before?
umbrella or a parasol?
I don't know how I didn't notice. that.
Sorry, a parasol.
Thank you. I needed that clarification.
Can you put it back in your pocket?
Why did you need this?
That's the yeah.
Well, I keep it because it was a gift, and also because I thought it was hilarious, and it was.
So it's a one and done. Okay.
So do we just have a fucking bear now?
This is gonna be a hard sell for the townspeople.
Wait, we have to feed a bear? Can we eat it?
We could barely feed ourselves.
The townspeople will be in utter pandemonium soon. We gotta calm the. We gotta.
I'm
It's a
sorry,
real
Juniper.
grizzly
Show's
situation.
over.
We can feed anybody that doesn't tell the truth to it.
Ooh.
It's a great use for interrogating.
Wait.
What is
Can't
going on
can't-
with you today?
Can't we eat it?
No, if it falls off,
Are you
sorry.
hungry? What is happening?
If she falls off the ball,
need
she immediately
answers.
returns to statue form.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
you can put it back in your pocket. Okay.
Prizio kicks the ball.
Okay.
Open with that.
I pick it up and put it back in my pocket.
Brother, we need to discuss your spending habits.
That's
It was given to me as a gift.
Rogue looks right at you. Yeah, he spent money on that. He spent money on that.
I feel like
You
people
say
are
it
not
was a
listening to
gift.
me.
I'm not sure I believe you.
that make a great distraction. You know, you have to let me borrow that sometime. You know,
It
not
is-
like here, but like when we're not here anymore.
It is distracting as
Yeah.
fuck. Anyway,
What were we doing?
does that we're
I don't
emptying our pockets. Does anyone have the codex?
No. Yeah, there's books amongst them, but they don't match the description. Being the only thing that's close is Ozzy has like a little journal, but opening it, it's very clearly a journal. It's not the thing.
Okay.
You can ask about what they're all carrying if you want, but like
Does
Brizio
anything?
has a fuckload of books. You'd probably have to go through all them. They're mostly smutty.
Let's,
I think Vilmore would probably do that.
I haven't read that one.
in the
because I
interest
haven't
of
finished
time,
reading that one.
does anything appear to be of literally any importance, being that it is not the codex?
It takes a while to get through. It takes a while to get through Ozzy and O'Reilly stuff because they both have bags of holding that have a bunch of crap in it. But yeah, they'd let you fish around. You would be warned about Ozzy's. It's not strictly. It's what are they called in this game? They're not bags of holding. They're
Spacious pouch.
spacious pouches. It's not strictly. It's a pouch of folding.
Isn't that what you have?
It's like clothes.
No, pouch of unfolding. Sorry, pouch of
I got
unfolding.
it.
I don't know what that means.
I guess it's more
Um,
of a
Ozzy,
yeah,
take
the bag,
using.
yeah.
She's got a bag of chalk and a chalkboard that she writes out for everybody because none of you know fucking sign language.
Mhm.
If you leave locked stuff in it, it unlocks after a day.
Oh, cool.
Really expensive.
Yeah. Neat. Okay. Well,
Wait, so there's a bag that if you put stuff in, it stays in there, is locked in there, and doesn't come out. Somebody has this bag right now?
No, this is Ozzy. The bag. If you put locked stuff in the bag, the bag unlocks.
Oh, the bag
it.
unlocks it.
Very
Okay,
Over the
okay.
course of a day.
okay. So none of us have the codex. So good. We're all innocent then, right?
Is the curator still hanging around?
Yeah, you'd be sitting around probably trying to have conversation with people who don't really want to have.
Yeah,
conversation
we
with them.
tried our best to avoid, but yeah.
The only other thing you notice is that there's a Ozzy has a puzzle box, and Fixer would make her open it, but it's a tiny little box, and she'd get pretty mad at him doing that, but it's not big enough. It's like the size of a Rubik's cube.
And he looks in it. And,
Mhm.
Okay. That'd be good enough for me.
Well, shall we have the townspeople turn out their pockets?
I think if we're gonna do that, we should probably do them. I don't know, like in small groups, and then so like everybody doesn't start to freak out, like all at once, because there's like a lot of them. So there's not really a lot of privacy around here. I'm just saying.
We sort of decided last week, but it was a couple minutes ago in the game.
Mm-hmm.
We sort of decided that forcing townspeople to do that might be a good way to get them all riled up and angry at us.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
They're doing a good job
Yeah.
of playing it to your character how nobody listens to you.
Did you really? What did you? Okay, I'm sorry. I heard something else.
It's okay. There's headphones right over there if you'd like them.
Mm.
We're gonna have to go through this slowly, but this might be a tomorrow thing. I don't know about you, but we've been awake for about 15 fucking hours at this point.
I mean, I could sleep. I mean, pretty much anytime, anywhere. So
You have more pooping to do.
I do.
You can't poop
do.
too much in the plant. If you poop too much in the plant, the nitrogen levels will get too high.
I mean, I left a big one. Okay.
Where do we poop down here?
that I was thinking
I got a
about
bucket.
that earlier.
Do we throw it into the library?
It's in the ledge, man. Just hang your ass over it. That's where I think we're at. It doesn't appear to be a little robot's room anyway.
Curator,
Hi! What do you want to talk about?
where is your restrooms in the library?
I don't know what that is. Oh, yes, I do. Restrooms. That's where the mortals take the. No, we don't have those.
Can you make them?
How would I make them?
I don't know. You seem magical.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna get too many people on screen.
Let it,
Thank you.
let it be known Quinlan keeps his helmet by his side at all times.
Till you accidentally put it on.
Hey, curator.
Yes.
Just a little bit ago, you reacted like you felt the codex being stolen.
Yes.
Are you certain it was stolen then?
It was taken at some point. I tried to reference it and then I couldn't, and that's what happened.
Oh. So you're not certain that it was taken right then?
It couldn't possibly be.
When was the last time you had referenced it?
Oh, earlier today, earlier within 25 minutes of that moment, I reference it a lot. I don't leave this room.
Okay.
So about a half hour for someone to go in and grab
So
it.
basically about when we got back down here with you guys. From outside.
That sounds about right.
Or maybe while we were up there. Okay. Thank you, curator.
No problem. What do you want to talk about now?
Remy had something to say to you.
Which one's Remy?
Wait,
Remy, is that one Remy over there?
I start running.
Oh, we have pests.
So what are you thinking about
His hand
rolling for your
turned
next
into a
character?
I'm just running. I don't know. You waiting for me to do something? I'm running away.
he's gone. You're gone. You've totally gone.
I would go and
Ooh, I failed my stealth roll.
look out onto the void.
All right.
I'm gonna try to do some meditation
All right.
while looking at it. I'm not really trying to gain any insights or anything. I'm just doing a thing.
Looking cool.
Yeah. There's some wind, hopefully, coming off of it.
Curator would follow you around until you do otherwise, and occasionally ask you what kind of poisons hurt you most.
I'm not a raccoon, okay? I'm not even. I'm not a dog. I'm a tanuki.
Oh, Tanuki! That is more canine. It's good that you were able to speak.
I'm not an animal.
I am aware.
I'm not.
You're I'm aware. You're a sentient race. I'm sorry, for my
Yes.
great height, you simply looked fuzzy and fast.
I'm going to show you something. I don't want you to freak out.
There's very little that would make me freak out.
I pull out my scrote.
Would you like books on anatomy?
And I become a teacup.
Poke. You appear to have killed yourself, Tiny Tanuki.
Go fill me with water and take me over to Quinlan.
Walks over and drops it in the water. Picks you up. Are you filled?
I'm dead. Oh, I'm gonna get Quinlan. I'm gonna get him. Then
What's
I
it?
start telling him the story of a young girl who goes to a new town and meets a vampire and a werewolf.
I've read this book.
Oh.
I've read most books. All right. At this point, I would need everyone to consider taking a long rest because you have been awake for a very long time.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, do you take shifts? Do you care? Basically, most of the town and all the other people are getting to the point where it's just been a real long fucking day.
I'm too worried about it. I'll ask Prizio to borrow one of his books that he has read that he has on him.
There you are.
Thank you.
Don't get attached to the goblin.
Spoilers.
It's
Spoilers.
not much. It's by chapter 3.
I thought you were done with Goblin Smut.
No one's done with goblin smut.
Do you think, given the conversation we recently had, that if I were to consult the spirits now, it would appear suspicious?
Well, everybody else is sleeping.
Well, the idea was to do it now, so that I could do it today and also tomorrow, instead of just tomorrow.
Do it.
Point.
Go for it. We can stay up a little longer.
I got you back.
I would, yes, I would. And I would take the 10 minutes to prepare. And then go into a torpor-like trance.
Torborg-like trance. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Torbjorn-like trance metal.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Instant.
So what are you doing?
I reach out to any spirits that may be present in this area. Spirits.
Are those exclusively your spirits, or?
I believe this is to consult the spirits that would exist in this place.
Mm-hmm.
You've learned the rites and meditations that enable you to perceive minor, invisible spirits within a place.
I want a cookie.
Tough shit.
I would spend 10 minutes and attempt a check to recall knowledge with a chosen skill. The knowledge I would be trying to recall is the location of the librarian.
Gracias.
Well,
Spirits, those who may have passed in this place and those who may have always been within this place. I entreat you, speak to me.
is there like a range on this?
100 feet.
Okay.
I seek the spiritual construct known as the librarian. If one of you is the librarian, that would be quite helpful.
Hey, bud, you want to chill the fuck out? There's like a spirit over by the water.
Did I not appear calm?
No, we just like that guy's kind of an asshole. Can we just like chill it out with like just trying to summon him? That'd be cool.
I get to ask this spirit 3 questions.
Mm-hmm.
You
You already asked one.
yeah, I realize that now. Yep.
Wait, how many questions did I have left?
2. One more.
I actually should check to see. I should roll the recall knowledge to see if he is in a helpful mood. So we'll roll religion, which is that is my governing stat. I'm gonna go ahead and use my hero point already.
That's good. We're only.
I
30
did
minutes
have
in?
an extra. But I had, of course, rolled a 2 because why would I roll well on my best stat? That skill set. 34.
Helpful. They'll help you.
Okay.
You find that spirits, by and large, while not a chatty bunch, do get a little lonely at speaking with no one. You could just tell me ahead of time I could bring your microphone down. Okay.
I apologize. I did not mean to ruin your day by summoning him. Do you know where I could find him so that I do not have to summon him to you?
That's. No. Yes. It's everywhere. It shows up to where it wants to show up to. You new here? What are you checking out? What's with all these people?
I am new here. We are unfortunately here somewhat against our wills as we are trying to outlast a siege. Let's see. Important last question. When you say he is an asshole, do you mean that it is unlikely he will be cooperative with us?
It's unlikely you'll be able to speak with it or interact with it in any way, shape, or form. It just kind of moves books, man. It like organizes all the time, and God forbid you leave a book out of place. Wow. There's this ghost named Dave. He used to live out there, but considering there's no fucking floor anymore, I don't know where the fuck he is now.
I may have more questions about the missing floor tomorrow.
Well,
Well, thank you for your
can I
assist-
get go now?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
You got somewhere to be?
We only did 3 questions. That would suck. That would suck so bad if other people could be involved in their questions counted.
Yeah.
Nothing would get learned ever.
What's your name? Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, what's that?
I hope that this has been enlightening for you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody gets a long rest.
I get all my spell slots back. All 0 of them.
Do all of you? Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember. I need to waste one or several of my spell slots, or prepared spell slots,
What do you mean?
because I have to start making food.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you consider us not dying of starvation to be waste. Selfish prick.
Wow.
You guys are having trouble.
I am weighing my options.
Last time we had brothers in this group, they got along pretty well. This is very different.
Yeah.
This is very different.
I felt like that was all out of character.
Really? Because it seemed like the most sibling thing that could possibly exist. All right. Next. Time people wake up.
Roughly 8 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
4 hours, but I'm reading a book.
Mm-hmm. Do elves sleep in this?
I think it's the same. Like,
I think they meditate.
Meditate.
Or is that 5e? I don't remember.
5e, they meditate. I do not know if that is consistent with this world as well.
Baseline, it doesn't say anything about that. So they might have a feat that lets them do something different.
What to say? All right. Everybody comes to with a small group of townspeople. Have lashed together a bunch of rope, and they're on the edge of the thing.
This
I've
seems
gotta
ill-advised.
I've got to see this.
Curators,
These need to be taken away from me. Thank you.
for medical purposes, please move those cookies.
This looks good.
We are the worst diabetics in this group.
You're the first
Yeah, of
diabetics in this
course.
group. The curator is smeagolling nearby, like just you know what I mean, on feet, but like hunched over, just watching.
My precious.
Yeah.
Ooh, science. Okay.
You walk up, and they appear to have made a very large. They appear to have woven together a couple of ropes from, like, pulled apart netting and stuff like that from the supply stores, and they've attached like some metal bits of containers to the end, and they're trying to lasso and hook bookshelves as they fly by.
Has this worked yet?
No, I mean, you don't see any fucking bookshelves nearby,
Okay.
so.
Okay.
At what distance are the bookshelves flying?
Occasionally they get close, but by close I mean like 150 feet. I mean, this rope isn't anywhere near long enough. But they're sure taking a swing at it. Bet you can't guess the person in charge of this little operation.
The
Elias.
mayors.
Yeah. Elias is standing nearby. Oh, close one. Let's just reel back in and try it again.
Why? Why are they trying to catch books?
I have two possible theories. One, the mayor could become keeping them busy to keep them from complaining. Two, the mayor could be an idiot.
Ooh,
It's number 2.
Curator looks over. Ooh, I'd like to guess.
Go ahead.
They believe that if they haul in books, they could burn them for fire. I overheard him. I cheat. I win.
Do we need? I feel like fire is one thing we don't need.
I tried to stop them a few times, but they told me to shut up. So I'm just watching now.
I mean, man, I can make fire.
Yeah, I also told him that the books won't burn, so it doesn't matter.
Think we're trying a little too hard to find out why, and we should just maybe stop them from being dumbasses.
Okay, why to that?
It keeps them occupied.
Oh, okay.
Makes them easier to pick
Also,
off
I like
one by
it.
one.
I'm not gonna lie. I really want to see what happens when they hook a bookshelf.
Am I the only one who heard her say that?
Because I maybe sorry. What was the last part? Okay, I think if it yoinks a bunch of them off the ledge, we'll have less mouths to feed.
Oh, it will in fact do that. They're traveling at a very high rate.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be doing that.
We had me at occupied. I'm good with it.
Is the mayor on the rope? Okay, didn't think
obviously
so.
not.
Yeah,
Curator, how can you sense the codex? You noted that it was stolen.
Oh, I was always able to access and sense it as long as it was on the lectern.
Now you can't.
Nope. Nope. In fact, I'm having a hard time doing any of my job. I've been trying to pull in some books to open them on a library lectern. Maybe, I don't know, get some pack animals or start a farm, whatever we need. But it doesn't appear to be working anymore. It's not listening to me.
You can pull in things that aren't books.
No, you open the books. So as long as they're opened without the I didn't have time to do a full intro.
Hold on, let me drag you over some seats.
I start eating breakfast. Go ahead.
I find some things for us to each sit on.
Other one. Yes, thank you.
You wouldn't have to look very far. There's all the stone benches in the middle of the room that you could sit on.
I'm dragging over a stone bench.
They are bolted to the floor. You are not.
We just ask him to come over to the bench.
They're not even bolted. They're carved out of the
All
floor.
right, you cannot take away my ability to be annoying. That you cannot have. You fucking robot.
He is a robot.
Robot. All right. So, if it were any normal day and you came here to check out a book, I would bring in a bookshelf. You would give me the name or author or generalized topic. I would talk with you for a prolonged period. We would figure out a book for you to look at. I would call it a bookshelf. You would be able to pick out a book, put it on a lectern, open it up, and read it. However, with all the given evidence that they're opening on their own, clearly the lecterns aren't working right now. So they're opening without them.
That's a pretty good system. We should, like, I don't know, standardize that. Give it like a cool name.
Like the Remy decimal system.
I didn't think of it. What's your name again?
The curator.
Curator Decimal System.
Also, Frisky's still up there. I don't know if it's
Oh, sorry. You're so frisky. Sorry, my bad. I'm just so used to being frisky.
But you mentioned that you could call in pack animals. Was that literal? Like you could?
Well, in certain cases where there's been extreme prolonged periods where mortals were here before, we were able to call in. I would open books because you can't open them without a lectern, but I would open books separately, and then whatever was inside the book would summon into a generalized space, creating its own little area.
You can do that with romance books.
Absolutely. And sometimes the mess is not worth cleaning up.
This is the most important mission we have been on.
Farm, brothel.
For brothel.
But the point is, you can still do that even though there's no lectern.
Absolutely. However, based entirely on you see like a shadow of like a tentacle creature go through the darkness and disappear. That the books have opened on their own. Some of them anyway. So that's bad.
Okay, what was that?
There's a lot of religious tomes in here.
Did I see it?
Yeah. Go ahead, roll religion.
I have a feeling that it would be better for my sanity if I failed this. 26.
You understand.
It'll be fine.
I was looking for attention that one.
Is there any way to traverse that without immediately dying?
Well, I've been trying to get the bookshelves a little closer. That's why they got this close, and now they're trying to rope them. Still a little too far away. However, again, they're not. The controls aren't super working. I was going to continue my efforts to bring him closer, but this was very interesting to watch.
Well, sounds like we need some books.
Or at least one book that contains some sort of machine or creature
Wait a
that
minute.
we could.
Couldn't we just write about a farm and then give it to the curator?
I thought we weren't supposed to write in books.
Well, that's because it will wake him up. He's up.
He's already awake.
I think there might be other reasons for that. Perhaps exactly what you were talking about. If the things people write materialize, it could
Only
be
if he does.
Illyrian warrior, 6'2".
More is getting a familiar.
This is hardly a note. No, you're confused. It has to be written in the material plane, and we're not there anymore.
Ah. So something that was written would work.
Yeah.
Hand romance book over.
Well, this is a material plane book. That wouldn't work here. There, you need to find a copy of this inside the library.
Oh.
You see, these are direct copies of the material plane books. They're not actually real. They can't exist outside the library, not for more than a few minutes
Why
or
would our
a
notes
few seconds.
work?
Huh?
Why do our notes work?
What do you mean your notes?
You said if we wrote a note on the material plane, then it would have worked. Does everything we ever write get logged in here?
Yeah. Ever.
Like my childhood journal is here?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, yeah, we kind of need to find that like right away. It's really important.
Is there a section of bathroom graffitis?
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend going there. It doesn't smell
I don't
good.
want to go there. I was just curious if it was written on something, not a book, if it would still get put here.
Absolutely. There's far too many stone tablets that have ever been written.
Perhaps we could have something materialize if we contacted someone in the material plane to write it. Perhaps as in the form of a burning bush.
That's a really good idea. You should do that. Unfortunately, there's no way to communicate outside of the library.
He just wanted to make a
Okay.
Moses joke.
So, let's say
Make a
I
burning bush
know a
joke.
book, right? Like, you know, maybe I didn't read it personally, but maybe my mom would read us stories when I was a kid. And what if there was like stuff in that book that could then help us sort of traverse this? Like, let's say, for example, my mom read this book to us when we were just little. It was called The Wizard of Oz. And there was a yellow brick road in it. Could we just get that yellow brick road and it could connect all the things so that we could just follow the road and we could
Excuse me.
What?
I'm just burping. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought it was a
I
commentary on my.
shouldn't have beer with breakfast.
I thought it was a commentary on my dumb idea.
Jesus Christ, don't be so fucking sensitive.
I
It
do
just
not
slipped
think
out. I'm sorry.
I do not think this is a bad idea. I do think that we will have to settle for whatever form of transportation the first
Yeah, we need
couple
a book.
books we can get.
Okay.
We
will
need to
provide
get a
us.
book
So-
from out there first.
So you can't get us a specific book. We just got to go get a book.
Well, he did say he could maybe keep trying to bring him closer. He just stopped because of the idiots.
Yeah. I mean, I could try. I was trying to pull in some historical books on famous farms. There's vineyard books that I thought would be just great. Large stretches of goats and grapes. That would feed everybody.
That's dumb.
What?
Why is it dumb?
We don't want to feed everybody. We want to get more of these books. We want to see what's out there.
I'd rather
Our
eat.
continued survival down here would be important. Also, you have not tasted the food I have summoned yet.
Also, the vineyard's probably gonna have some wine.
Okay.
Are there places to like conceal yourself, hide, or is this just like completely open other than the like bookshelves around?
Are you asking a curator or are you looking around?
I'm looking around.
Yeah, it's just like open space with those bookshelves. Like they're on platforms, but they're zooming around. And then just random ass shit in the background,
Okay.
more than this, like
I guess, can you describe the ground we are standing on
Okay.
a dark marble.
now? Okay. And it just ends. Is it a sheer cut or is it like
A sheer
jagged?
cut.
Okay.
And the only thing that's anchored are the benches because they're part of the ground.
Yes.
Og,
Yeah,
how good at you at throwing stuff?
pretty good.
So if I tied a rope to Remy, could you throw it out towards a book?
I'm sorry, I have to go. Curator walks back and goes into his little control panel and sits down in his chair.
What does the control panel look like? I thought you said it was all flat.
So it's effectively a control panel, but it's got a bunch of flat blue languages that are long dead, none of you know, floating around, and then like 100 or more levers with multi-axes that can be moved in very intricate ways.
That's weird. To answer your question, Remy, yeah, I could do that if you're willing.
Give me that rope.
I
Do you think you can throw him that far?
Well, I
once you
grab,
leave the edge, do you float or do you fall?
Do we have 150 feet of rope?
I've got 100 feet of rope.
between the three or between all of us, yeah, I'm sure.
Why don't we use Elias as the guinea pig?
I take a piece of chalk and I whip it into the maelstrom.
I do not think he would be willing, but that would
Does
be
it
hilarious.
fall?
I bet he would.
It falls to our perspective of down.
Well, maybe we don't tie Remy to a rope until
Is it immediate? Like it hits that and goes
No,
straight
it-
down?
no,
or
he-
just...
Like
threw
if I
it.
threw
it's
it.
like an arc and then goes, yeah.
Okay.
Gravity
I'm
exists.
about to do something. I don't want anybody to freak out.
Does it involve your balls?
Yep.
Okay.
And I whip out my scrotum.
Lamar, are you going to throw Elias off the cliff?
And it turns in it, and I look like a
thought I should
giant
ask you
kite.
because I heard what you said.
I was going to ask him if he wanted to help us get the book.
I think that would be an excellent idea
What-
if you can convince him.
Sure.
What do you turn
I look
into?
like a big kite.
Okay.
Do you fly like a kite?
According to Tanuki lore, in the Japanese tradition,
This is the kite is
The
just
Yes.
kind of
kite.
wobbling.
yes,
saying
I
this.
can.
The stroke kite.
I will say I
would
do not
briefly
have a
test the
feat
kite.
that allow. He does not have a feat that allows him to do this. But in Tanuki lore, in Japan, yes, they could fly. Well, they could float when they
You can glide.
expanded their scrotums to be giant parachutes and or
That
kites.
requires
Okay, back to-
wind though.
You have seen Pompoko, right?
I hold my hand out.
I saw
over
some
the
bits
side.
of it after you told me about
No
it.
wind.
Okay.
I grab Kite Remy and hold him out over the ledge. There's
Just
no
gotta get me up there.
there's no wind.
I don't need the wind.
There's no
I
wind.
there's air. I'd be friction. I will fall slowly.
Is there
There's
air?
a-
Am I choking him to death by holding him out over the side?
Elias.
You're
You
not
have-
choking to death.
There you go.
Okay.
I've got you. You tied me. I'm small. You tied me to a rope, or I'm tied around with a rope. I'll be fine. I really appreciate everybody worried about me. Worst thing that happens, I fall straight down. You gotta haul me back up again.
I just want to make sure I get my rope back.
It's not the worst thing, but okay, fine. We're tying a rope to you while Velmora is doing a thing.
Okay.
I am no expert in trigonometry, but if you are thrown out 150 feet, you will swing down 150.
Okay.
Don't tell me the odds.
Or the math. Go ahead.
Elias, I think you're going about this all wrong.
And I think I didn't ask you.
I know, but hear me out, We could tie the rope around you. And we've got some really strong people that could throw you out there, and you could grab a book or the bookshelf and pull back. Like, you would be the biggest hero for doing that. You'd be famous. There'd probably be stories about you for
Roll
ages.
diplomacy. But I'm not joking you. The role you would have to have.
Crit. You have to crit.
How about? I guess no, charm person. You can't really do things totally against their will. 24.
I'm sorry. I'm a manager. I don't. It would be a waste of my skills to be hands-on.
Then why are you doing this right now?
I'm helping. I'm managing.
Not very well.
Well, that's certainly your opinion.
So we've tied the ropes together.
Mm-hmm.
We use, let's say, 4 of them, so we have 200 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little less with the knots.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe we should tie this to the stone benches
Yeah.
just to be safe.
That you'll lose some amount of distance on that.
That's fine.
Like
Okay.
30 feet.
I'd rather lose some distance and lose some Remy.
More than that.
Now here's the key. Is don't go for distance. Go for height. Go for height. I'm gonna wait till I get up at the peak, and then
The closest bench is 100 feet
I'll
away.
turn
from the
into
ledge.
the kite that
Oh,
point,
100 feet?
Yeah.
and then I'll be able to glide
We
in.
probably won't be able to reach if we do 100 feet. How many ropes do we have?
I've got 100 foot myself.
You got any rope?
Oh, I should.
No, but he's got a.
I
bear.
got rope.
You have rope too?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've also got 2, so that's 300 then between the 4 of us.
I
So
do have rope.
That should be plenty for the 100 foot, and then all the knots should be about
This is it.
70, something like
This
that.
is where it all starts.
Do you have to take into consideration the weight of the rope when you throw?
This is what we got.
No.
Everything is.
Well, the rope's all coiled up, so we're not throwing the coil of rope.
Right.
We're throwing Remy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
was
rope will
attached to the
create
rope.
drag.
Yeah, I
Gonna
know.
fly like
Well, that's why you're gonna throw with
a
me.
Tanuki
Oh,
eagle.
okay.
That's why I wanted to tie him down.
I was gonna say,
because
you
we're
guys
both
are
throwing.
strong.
A
guys'
crowd
strength
is
is probably
forming
better than
around
mine, though.
people as they start to fit, as it's becoming evident as to what you guys are about to do.
It all starts right here.
So athletics.
The legend of Remy.
The good news is
Gonna
I have
Reroll
Remy
that.
Blackball.
Me too.
Right here.
God damn it! It gave me the same thing. I'm gonna re-roll it for the second time. Oh, I got a crit that time. I had to use both my hero points for 35.
The good news is I have a spell called Gentle Breeze. The
At
bad
the-
news is it does not do what we need it to do.
At the moment the velocity starts to slow down, and now I'm a kite. Going for it, everybody! Going for it.
You see, the weight of the rope that is now hanging on you has
Yeah,
started
that's-
to destroy your velocity.
Uh-oh, here we go.
You're just
Okay,
kind of
everybody.
down.
Blow! Everybody blow!
Did he just fucking tell us to blow?
I'm not doing that.
you see a bookshelf that nobody had seen before that's coming by lower. It's below the thing now that you're down there.
It's lower than me?
Yeah.
I wait until the perfect moment, and I drop on it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna
and
use
roll
a-
a reflex save.
I think you should let me roll acrobatics.
It's probably about
Sure.
the same, isn't it? You crit? Nice!
He sure did.
Fucking ninja!
Excellent
Sure
job.
did.
You land on it. It was moving very fast, so it's you have to.
Yeah, it's like jumping on a semi truck
Yeah.
off the overpass on
Yeah.
the interstate.
John Wick that motherfucker.
Or like jumping on.
What do you do?
top
You
of a
have
moving truck,
1 second. Go.
fighter
What do you do?
pilot and die.
I grab the rope and try my very best to loop it around something to hold and yell, "Ball!
Ball!
Ball!"
Roll survival.
Elias,
yells-
that could have been you.
What'd you say, Meg?
I said, Elias, that could have been you.
Oh.
Yes,
Alright,
it could
hero
have
point.
been.
Hero point.
However, I delegated it to a more capable person. Wasn't that good
Did
of
you
me
grab
to
an
do?
entire shelf or just a book?
Dropped on the shelf.
Okay.
While people are watching, do people have,
26.
What?
do people have backpacks, things like that around?
For sure.
I'd like to, while they're distracted, slowly just kind of try to start taking some peeks in for the coach.
Rifle through people's belongings.
Roll
Just
to
gently.
rifle.
Hey, Skyrim rules. There's no penalty for looking.
That's thievery. Okay, 26. You feel like there's like a sconce coming off the top. I haven't changed your background yet. Fuck, let me do that.
Did you start pulling him in?
Yeah, he yelled pull.
Oh, okay, I got to roll for that. Athletics.
Oh, I didn't roll again. I was hoping I could keep my crit.
I got to use my hero point.
Oh, look at that.
So there's like pillars at the top of each bookshelf. You
What?
wrap a loop around one.
Ooh, that's a good ass roll too. 33 athletics to pull him back in.
Yeah, I'm relying on his. I'm coiling the rope while he's pulling in. The coiling doesn't matter as much as the pulling.
Well, you see, you're doing a very good job. However, weight
Yeah.
and velocity aren't on your side. So you just
I would stop before I go off the edge. I would let it go if that was happening.
a couple people nearby grab at you.
Yeah.
Pretty soon there's a train.
Where's he going? You're the heaviest.
I resent that. Also, I'm here. I'm full behind you. This is the dumbest shit. You looked at dumb townspeople doing dumb things and went, "Hold my beer."
And we did it
Everybody get, Teague runs up. Everybody get in here! The fuck are you doing? Literally everybody starts grabbing on it.
You gotta think 100 people. That probably weighs more than a book. Bookshelf, I mean.
Well, it's
Mass plus acceleration.
It had velocity. Yeah.
it's 8 bookshelves tied to a stone platform that is, I think it's like 50 by 80.
While this is all
None of
going
us
on,
want to do math, Mike. Either let this happen or don't.
while this is all going on, I start looking at the spines of the books to see what. Hopefully, they're in common because I didn't think about that. Or Tanuki, that'd be nice.
They're definitely not. I mean, some of them would be. You quickly realize you don't understand the organization method.
Throw the books towards us.
What'd you roll for your thievery?
18.
There a couple of townsfolk you're able to go through real quick. The thing that stops you isn't anybody catching you. The thing that stops you is Hitch has joined the group and is grabbing onto things. And you see that Hitch is looking very flushed in the cheeks this morning.
Ooh.
That's gonna fucking suck. Over talk to Hitch.
Okay?
I'm not gonna help. I'm gonna walk over as she's helping Bull and say,
We're kind of fucking busy right now. What are you doing?
"Are you feeling okay?
Are you going to help?
Open your mouth." Kind of look for bugs,
Eggs.
eggs of bugs.
Go ahead and roll perception, I guess. Craziest thing is, I need you to roll now a reflex saving throw.
You know, before we all went off the edge, if I'm being honest, the rope would probably break.
It's more fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would let go of the
22.
rope and let the
22?
bench do the work
You don't see
of
anything
stopping
like
him.
I
Yeah.
feel
25.
forehead.
Huh? Get off of me.
You have a fever.
No.
Why are you flushed? You don't read romance books.
I started your interrogations.
Oh. How the frick? There's nowhere to hide.
There's an infinite-sized dumpster.
Damn. I didn't hear that, but damn.
There. Did you get any information?
He had ham yesterday.
Remember, we might need some alive if we're stuck here for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Would you roll for your reflex?
25.
You don't take damage, but the immediate of it. First, you feel like the bookshelf should have broken, but it doesn't. You tumble off. You're able to stop yourself as you go between two bookshelf and you slide down to
Okay.
the floor.
Right?
You sort of roll out, and a book comes out of the shelf, falls right on your stomach, and opens.
I grab it. I look at it.
Tentacles.
It's words in a language you don't understand,
It's the Necronomicon.
but you see
Necronomicon.
immediately a light starts to expand from the middle of it, very slowly, and a claw reaches out as the light, and then another one as the light continues to expand.
Oh.
You're now fighting. I'd like you to roll athletics.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna be. Oh no.
Oh boy.
11, 10 actually, 10.
Are you trained? Okay. I was like, how could you roll that low if you're untrained? Yeah.
When I know I'm about to lose completely, I just like to throw this book somewhere that's not on me. Perhaps
There's a whole lot of
a
infinite
lot of
nowhere.
into the infinite
Whole lot of
space.
nowhere.
You're definitely going to lose based on that roll.
Into the infinite space it goes.
What you see as the book flutters away, you see a elongated arm come out, and then a reptilian style head, but with scars and metal on one side, as it flutters off and falls.
Gonna need that bucket. At this point, I just reach and I grab a bunch. It's like I take a handful of books.
Mm-hmm.
Well, an armload of books off of whatever shelves are around.
Uh-huh.
And then look, is the rope still stuck around the pillar up top?
They're actually pulling the whole thing
Oh my
in.
god. Oh my god.
Very slowly. You guys feel you're taking steps back.
It's the power of teamwork.
Oh, great job! Very
Whoa.
good, very good! It does help. I categorize that on the way in and slowed it down, but I think it pulls in. And you pull it up. Curator reaches out, grabs it, and sets it against the side, and it sort of. Somebody's going to lose a little bit of rope here, but it's sort of like magnetic onto the side of the landing area.
I'll
There
lose.
goes.
I can lose a rope. I've got 200 feet.
Very good, everyone. Great job. Hey, you did a great job. And 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 you did a great job.
So did you.
He's going to walk around for a little while, making sure everybody.
I put on my most heroed face that I
What?
could bring up,
That's how I'm looking at him.
and I stroll out between the two bookshelves I was in with an armload of books.
Great job, Oglock.
Yeah, hey, good job to you too.
You bet.
Good job, Remy.
Thank you, Remy Blackpaw, everybody.
I do.
Eddie,
He deserves it. Come on.
Remy Blackpaw.
I
will
guess.
go up.
This is it.
All right, now you're overdoing it.
Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Remy?
Rein it in, Remy. Heroes don't yell. Fixer walks up to you.
Why did you yell you
right.
needed a bucket?
No, I'm good. No, it's
Oh.
fine.
Okay.
He shit himself. It's over here.
Yeah, I did. To be fair, there was a reptilian thing that was crawling out and had metal all over the
A
side
what?
of his face. It was fucked up, man.
Crawling out of what?
Crawling out of a book. Who writes shit like that?
These appear to be smutty novels.
Give me one. I'm just
Wait.
looking through all the titles.
Does that mean that the reptilian with the metal face was going to fornicate with him?
Hey, you know what? People fuck on farms. Just start reading.
No, maybe we shouldn't fucking do that. Wait a minute.
Wait.
I thought the curator had to open the book for it to pull shit out of there.
Apparently not.
Yeah, looking around, none of you are able to open a book.
Hmm. That's weird. I swear, it just fell down and it just fell down on top and it opened it up all by itself.
I try setting.
drop it,
I try
yeah.
setting a book on top of the pedestal.
There is a lectern sitting in
Right.
the middle of it.
Right. I try to see if it opens there.
It absolutely opens.
Hey,
You don't know what language it's in,
I
but
have
you're
no
able to
idea
open
what
the front.
this says, but this is how we can open them.
Okay, we'll be ready to close it if something scaly
If like
comes out.
like metal octopus scaly things start
Yeah.
coming out, yes, definitely.
So many of you have done stupid things. Is it my turn to do a stupid thing and read the book?
Sure.
Well, if you want to read this book, I'm saying just grab any book because it appears that any book would open on here.
Does anybody read this stuff?
I
Look at it.
I look at a couple of the
Anybody?
covers.
Yeah, check the
Are
spine.
they
see
actually?
if
Is it
there's-
actually the romance?
Oh
section?
man, yeah, so many, and not. It's not even the whole section, man. You're talking about an infinite library.
I mean,
This is Q through QA.
I don't want to open a romance book set on a farm.
Come on, give it the old huff and puff try over there.
God, I'm gonna sit down for a bit. You guys do something.
Well, lad, you volunteered. Vel, you can stand next to him. I'm not getting anywhere near the splash zone. You know you don't actually want the things in the romance books, right? You're aware of that.
Don't tell me what I want.
What you really, really want?
So before I commit to casting a spell to allow myself to read this particular language, is there a picture on the front that would give me some idea of what its contents are?
Half of them are covered with Fabio.
The picture on the front is a helmet, a shield, a sword, and a big old heart in the middle of the shield.
Do I recognize these, like,
Probably ask if you do know the language.
as I look at Eddie?
Go
don't
ahead and
speak very
roll
many languages.
lore,
No.
I guess.
13.
Go ahead and add lore smut to your character.
Lore smut.
No, you don't recognize this particular one.
am the Smutax.
Shall I assume that the written language of this is neither common, draconic, nor orcish?
It is none of those. Well, it's kind of common. There's a word on the side that it'd be considered like old common. You know what I mean?
Ah, it's Beowulf.
I was thinking slutty Beowulf.
Beowulf is slutty.
Yeah, that's redundant.
Extra slutty Beowulf.
I thought smut was the international language.
Thine sheath. Everyone understands that one.
Okay. All right.
Ain't that word's cock? Not
I will
sure?
cast translate, and whatever language this is in, I can read and understand its meaning if I were to hear it as well.
Okay. Do you read aloud?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
going to see how many erections can happen in this room at once.
So as you start to read, not much changes for you. You're just reading a book. Around him, however, a literal scene, like a world, starts to form as he's reading it. I had always hated this town. That's why I left.
Did it get smoky in here?
But Mother wanted me to return for the fall festivals this year. Like the ghosts of crowd form around you as you start to see lights from like a town square. My city job as a banker.
It's a Hallmark movie.
I was enjoying the evening when Abensynth, that brute, we dated in high school briefly. Tall, Jotun-born.
That guy's big.
Sweet home frosting doll.
The scene starts to form around you. People, it looks like an illusion spell. It's happening around you. Except when he gets into like a page or more into it, and it starts describing the crowd, describing the town square. All of a sudden, you realize what's underneath you is actually cobble of a street. There are buildings forming. There are people. The people that have walked through you haven't noticed you walked around you. One of them bumps into you, Og. Oh, sorry, sir. And then keeps going. They are forming into tangible things.
A churro vendor.
No churro vendor is safe.
Our
Orcs have +1 racial hatred. To
we finally
churro vendors.
we finally see our protagonist,
Favorite enemy. Yes.
a young, fetching halfling woman.
Spinner.
Let's let that sink in.
Yep.
Oh,
I got there right away. Yep.
Wanders the town. You read out. I thought it was only nice to go and say hi to him. What the fuck did I name this asshole again?
Avinsons?
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Something like
Avinson.
that.
I'll
Something
do
like
that
that,
one.
yeah.
Avinson, yes.
Hello, Avinson. As you continue to read her words, you realize she's not saying them anymore, and she's looking around at all of you.
Well, this is awkward. I feel like we've intruded on something.
When you start reading his reply, he says it.
Mhm.
What's happening?
Curator,
Hi!
are they supposed to be aware of us?
Well, we're a little bit of an unprecedented situation here, but often main characters the more fleshed out a character is, the more sentience they gain when they're allowed to live.
Maybe we should close the book.
No! What are you? What is this? Please, what's going on?
Close the book.
Curator, what happens if I close the book?
Well, they go back into the book. They're technically not here. They're not real people. You're not a real person. He squishes a person, they just splat everywhere. That's fake. Everything around you disappears. The people you were just talking to, everything vanishes into the book. You notice it actually was kind of hard to close the book. Not what he described, the difficulty of it, but even with nothing stopping you, it actually was required you to throw some muscle on it.
Well,
The
that
more
was...
he read, the more physical everything became, to the point that they were realizing that they're seeing us. So we just closed the book.
So if we bring a farm here, will that all disappear when we close the book?
Absolutely.
So we have to
Hopefully.
So we have to eat the sheep while they're here,
Yeah.
and will that actually feed us?
As best as I can tell, I don't need to eat. I actually think, well, I've researched it heavily because I don't understand biological issues. I think it's fascinating and disgusting.
A little bit of both.
Are you aware that you are so inefficient at processing the things you eat that you have to excrete large amounts of them? That's insane.
Speaking of which,
Yeah, there's been intermittently just people standing at the ledge just pissing and shitting
Making
off
sure
the
my
ledge.
helmet's
Like,
still here.
I'm just like,
To excretion.
Oh,
And
shit, I
the
don't have
inefficiency of our excretes. Shy Halud.
Giant worm.
we need
I'm gonna go pee. You guys unpack it.
first priority. We need to fashion a seat with a hole in it that goes out over the edge.
Over the edge.
of the maelstrom.
That seems incredibly dangerous.
So we need to find a book on the.
We should just have a
Put rails.
latrine at an angle that would have it all slide up from a distance.
So we need to find a book on like the equivalent
little.
of Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's probably a romance novel
That
involving
takes place
Thanksgiving.
at Thanksgiving or
Mhm.
whatever this equivalent would be.
Mm-hmm.
The Hornitos is way better.
And then once it solidifies, we bum rush them, take all their
Yeah.
food, and then close the book.
Yeah, I would agree.
Right?
But we would have to.
Well, I'm sorry, we were talking tequila.
Once it solidifies, we bum rush them, take all the food, eat it, and then close the book.
Did anybody?
Because we're technically not hurting them at all, according to the curator.
Are we worried that they're going
Do
to
we
hurt
care?
us?
I mean,
That's true,
depending on
because
the
they
book, yeah, they might.
They are physical entities while they're here.
Yeah, but they're like, supposed to be, fucking.
When we close the book, would the food
Depending on
not
the
disappear from our stomachs?
I don't know. That's what I was asking him. And he said, as far as he knows, that
We would
should
have to
not.
at least leave it open until we digest the food.
That means we're gonna have to kill a main character every day, or put up with a main character
we have
every day.
magic users that make food. Why are we so worried about this?
Because
Do we
it
have
tastes
enough
like
magic
shit.
users?
So what?
And also,
we
I
have
don't think
bigger
we-
problems.
I also don't think we have enough to feed
Hey,
everyone.
hey, Vel. I mean, you know how I feel about your work. I think sex work is work. But how do you feel about,
What do you think I do?
Well, according to math, you're a whore.
No.
Oh,
No, she
Well,
doesn't
what do you
take
do?
payment.
okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, my point is, would you mind seducing the main character of each book, so we don't have to kill him, and then
Should I leave? I came back at a weird time.
mean, maybe.
Okay. Don't look at me like that. I thought it was a good idea.
Is this the only book that I can see that is written in Halfling or whatever this language is?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, no, he brought up a point where you were gone, saying that if we close the book after we've eaten, does the food vanish from inside of us?
I don't know.
We should do some testing because Vel, if we're taking anything out of the book to use, like a ship that can fly through the air, for example.
Or a hot man. Yeah, go on.
Great, whatever.
That can fly through the air?
If we that probably exists in literature, and then we close it, is that going to disappear, regardless of what we do? I feel like we need to test some stuff.
Also, I can only read the language this book is for the next, I would say at this point, 52 minutes.
This
think
one's
the
about a
curator-
farm. Perzio speaks up.
Okay, or Prizio can read it. There's got to be some in Draconic or Common.
No,
or-
it's got a hoe on the front.
What kind? Hey, yes.
Well, the other one's a rake, so you tell me what that is.
So is it you can't read it, Prizio?
There's no title.
Okay, well,
Also, it seems like it wasn't actually printed. It's a bit handmade. Some of your fan fiction there,
great.
though.
Yeah, fan fiction.
Fan
Great.
fiction.
I didn't write that.
well, Mog can read it for now, so let's try it out.
Here you are, Margus. Not it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to take something out of the scene and keep it and see what happens.
I apologize if it wasn't
Mm.
clear from how I was characterizing it. I can read one language for an hour.
For an hour.
What? It's only one language?
Yes. I can understand the meaning of a single language.
Would you like me
So-
to read it?
Yeah.
I love reading.
You can do that.
Which is why I was asking
course.
if there were any other books in the language
Okay.
that I had just...
Got it. Yeah. That's not as good as 5e.
I mean, I'll choose it if you want, but I mean, somebody else want to choose it?
Well, give him the book that we have.
The one we already opened?
No, the other one that Prizio had.
How about,
Okay.
Yeah, the rake
how
had a
about we
hoe
have
on it.
him read the titles so we know what we're getting into
Sure.
first?
Yeah. What's
Is there a title?
There doesn't appear to be one. However, in touching it, this was called My Cousin Gary.
Wow.
Could we get a brief synopsis?
It's mostly about a young man having sex with his cousin Gary. However, they have a very large farm.
That tracks.
Sounds good.
I guess that works. Whatever.
Let
They
him
seem
do-
to keep goats, pigs, cattle. They have wheat. There's lots of anal sex.
There is a
But
lot of
not
cousin
with-
fucking on farms.
Not
Not
with
ours.
the goats or the pigs or the cattle?
No.
Okay, good. Yep, read it.
just don't say stuff like that, Mog.
As long as they're not fucking the animals, we're okay.
He
I
starts to,
apologize. Have I gotten in trouble for telling the truth again?
curator starts to open the book, then closes it. That feels like a strange line for you specifically.
I didn't hear what you guys were saying because I was dealing with what Phil
Just
said.
saying, not without permission. That's what I'm saying.
Well, one of your parents was a person, and the other one was a dog. So
No, that's not how it works. That's
that
not
how
how it works. No, it doesn't work like that, does it?
No, it's just the position they were in.
he opens it and starts reading.
It's a beautiful language.
Acreage farm starts to form around you.
I love Pepperidge Farms.
A very young, slender, hairless young man comes sprinting up.
Okay, believe it or not, I'm not interested in the two gentlemen having sex.
Does he have to be hairless?
I don't know what to tell you, but that's mostly what this book's about.
Where's the animals that I'm going to steal from this fucking book?
Well, I have to keep going.
Okay.
You're gonna want to look away at this next part. I read ahead a little bit. You're able to. It gets to the point where you're able to, thankfully, wander away from the main scene. And you wander over a hill. You're in a countryside.
Ooh.
There's you see the farm up ahead. Pens. There's an orchard.
Oh, look, a friendly cow.
Fields.
I got this.
I'm walking up to the friendly cow.
Oh,
Unless you stop me, Remy, I'm walking up to the friendly cow.
if there's
you
an
can.
orchard and there's fruits and stuff like that, I'm gonna grab that instead.
Okay, I punched the cow out.
Guess I gotta
I
look
turned
up.
into a dog, and I was like,
Mike, it's a level 1 character,
All
right? I'm pretty sure I could take it out in one hit.
You can turn into a dog too.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put limits on this this ability because there appears to be just whatever Looney Tune shit you feel like.
it's pretty much what that is. Here, I'll read it.
Fillmore, what are you doing? And don't tell me watching the main scene.
Not watching the main scene. I'm just gonna keep watching them doing their stuff.
Okay.
Cow is listed as equipment in this.
Also, I'm gonna look for where Hitch went.
Good, automatically hit.
Hitch. Go ahead and roll perception.
Does Prizio have a huge sword on his back?
Oh,
Yeah. I should have said on his back faster. I'm sorry.
Be like a glaive. Yeah.
if he didn't
Okay.
before the reading of the book, he sure does now.
12.
12.
Oh, like a
Rolled well
glaive?
tonight.
Yeah,
At all.
you've probably seen him fight before. He puts shiny spell stuff in that weapon and he hits stuff real hard.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I ain't seeing nothing.
Mm-mm. A lot of people are sort of wandering out into the countryside. There's this weird excitement of exploration happening.
I'm dragging the cow back.
It feels like outside. You can feel the wind on your face. You can feel the sun. There's clouds overhead. There's trees. You can hear birds. See rabbits. Like it. And once you get a little farther, you stop being able to see the edges. You know they're there. You saw them a second ago, but there's a threshold where it passes, and then it just feels like it's gone. It's forever.
Good draw distance.
This is truly fascinating and beautiful. I say as I help my brother field dress a cow.
No, I'm hauling it all the way back. You can help haul it back. But I'm taking it all the way back into the stone area.
Yeah. It'll take you a minute. You can help him with that. You probably need to.
And then
Fine, I say it as I am
yes.
helping drag the cow as it voids its bowels from its recent death.
In the meantime, I'm taking my sword and using it kind of like a blind man's cane, walking in front of me and testing the edges.
If you've been doing this the whole time, you've been mostly able to keep up with it. There is a point towards an outer field where it looks like it's forever, and then your sword falls through the ground and it's nothing. But there is no visual.
I see no physical
Yeah.
drop off or anything. Okay.
You see
I stop at that point.
a couple of nearby townsfolk. A couple of nearby townsfolk are like walking nearby, looking. It's beautiful.
I wouldn't go any further. Like townsfolk that have been
Yeah.
down with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't walk any further.
Well,
It
go ahead
does
and roll
stop.
diplomacy.
It does stop here. Diplomacy. That was deception. I don't want that one. That would have been the same roll regardless. Oh! So close. 8.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch some people walk off the edge.
yeah, whatever you say, Merc. Fuck you.
No, I'm serious. Don't go any further.
There's strawberries right.
I understand that. Yeah, I grabbed for them.
Whoa.
I grabbed for them very quickly.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Maybe athletics for sure.
Athletics? Fuck. I already used my hero point. 22.
You're able to grab one of them.
Son of a bitch! Someone help me!
The scream of the other one disappears within a second.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still yelling out for help. I'm trying to pull this poor son of a bitch back up.
Somebody else nearby.
I'm rolling like
Remy
shit.
Remy might be nearby.
Let me pick somebody random. No, let me pick somebody random to introduce somebody.
Or no, you're a dog.
Well, actually, I didn't take that feat, so I did not turn into a
Oh.
dog. But my scroll came out and went.
Let him do his
here,
thing. He
here.
has 100 NPCs to introduce him to.
That's true.
Let's do this guy. This young man comes up and grabs you. Did they not assume there would be an edge?
No, they kept walking on. I warned them, but they kept walking. Help me. Let me pull this
Yes,
bastard up here.
I'm helping.
I'm
You're able to pull the other person up. They're crying.
Well, obviously I'm crying. You just lost someone you cared about.
Yeah.
I turn around and I communicate to the rest of us, and I say, we can't let this last very long. Grab what you can and let's
I think
close the
We're
book.
probably out of the book.
Yeah, yeah.
already.
Well,
we were hauling
and
the
you're
cow.
not that close. They're
Right.
you probably walked a mile,
Oh, okay. That's how big this expanse
Yeah.
is? Holy shit. Okay.
and he's only been reading for a few minutes.
Wow.
You now start to think specifically
What happens if he closes it while you're in there?
about that very large island you saw floating in the background.
Mm-hmm.
If that's a book,
Whoa. That's been open for a while.
I'm sure it's not important.
How do we get there?
That cherry tree on the other map wasn't.
huh?
The cherry tree on the other map wasn't.
Yeah, never happened. Never mattered.
Mm-mm.
No. No, I do have to walk back and let everybody know what the hell happened. And that we're responsible for this shit.
The person you were with picks up a stick. I'm going to walk the edge and try to keep people away from it.
That's a good idea.
Fucking morons.
Can I have some spicy Hornitos?
Chad, do your fucking job.
I'm gonna want lemonade and the wine stuff.
Chad, I swear to God, I will fire you.
Get ice first.
Chad, when we get done, could you bring my car around?
Chad, I need a hand job.
All right.
I've only got 2 hands, everybody.
Yeah, well, if you're efficient,
That's 2 people at a time.
4 if you line them up a certain way. I've seen this.
A little overlap.
Yeah.
Did we use all the lemonade?
I got 20 to field dress the cow.
Yeah, I mean, it has anatomy the same as it would. You're,
A normal cow.
yeah, you're pulling it apart.
Oh,
There's some other people that
Oh,
come
nice.
over and give you a hand.
I was sorry. I was dedicated to assisting on this, and I have a 32.
So I'm following his lead.
The Jotun that's been in the group. Yeah, let me help.
Hey, yeah.
They put their she puts her hammer, a big fucking
The
hammer.
giant spike ball.
Yeah. Dad puts it
starts
down
grabbing and just starts pulling?
pulls a rope out and like throws it over the top. Here,
Just like
pulls
skinning
it
a
and
chicken.
like by
to
herself.
hang it?
Yeah, hangs the cow off by
Oh.
herself.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
This was a good idea.
Yeah. I'm Mog. That's Mog.
Bren Thunderclap.
Pleasure to meet you, Bren.
Your eyes meet.
Lady in red.
You feel the electricity shoot between the two of you.
That was you tell that mage to knock it off. It hurt like hell.
Well, I have no idea if this thing's going to stick around after we close the book or not, but
Well, if it doesn't, at least the stain will be gone.
yeah. We have mages. They can clean up the blood.
You see, it doesn't spread into here. You see that it actually doesn't spread into that first area. It just all expands out into the library.
Yeah.
But you have drug it up into the.
Maybe once we take it
Entry.
out, it is no longer a part of the book.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
We should lead another group to gather more of these. You were right.
Sure. Well, we can't store it, so we shouldn't take too many.
There are nearly 350
Yeah, I'm just
people here.
thinking of how many we should get. Maybe 4 more cattle and 5 goat or 5 sheep, 5 pigs.
We should check the barns for saves and reserves. I believed I saw a windmill as well.
Eggs.
Perhaps they have bread.
They've got eggs too. O'Reilly, where you at?
You don't see him around. What are you doing?
Guess I'm just following these guys around.
You
be
could
like-
go. You could be the one to go gather other groups to go get more shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'll see if I can get some people over here.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You've been here this whole time?
Yeah.
You
Whatever.
are very
Let me-
good. You are very good at your
Remy, let
craft.
me know when you're going back in there. I'll go with you.
Don't worry, little one. It just means that you are stealthy.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay, everybody, I'm gathering stuff up. Everybody, I need groups of 4.
I thought
Come
it
on
was
over
a
here.
dog.
Okay, who are you? What's your name? Okay, you're in charge. You're in charge of this one. I need 4 more groups. Everybody get in
ahead.
here.
Go ahead and roll diplomacy. Only because if this fails, that's so funny. You know what I mean? Like that's so funny.
He's just yelling at people and they're not
23.
responding.
Nobody,
Yeah, you're able to get a couple.
fails, nobody's listening to that.
Velmore,
Yes, I'm looking for Hitch still.
I know.
Okay.
You wander towards. There's another homestead,
hmm
not far in another direction.
The main characters didn't go that way, did they?
They did not.
Okay.
There's nobody else from the town nearby. You actually had to go like down a creek and like you did a bit of a trek. You know Hitch better. And as soon as you round a hill and see it, you thought you heard a scream for a second, and then everything goes away.
Found her. Go ahead in.
Are you being stealthy?
No.
Okay. Would you announce your presence before you got there?
I love that honesty.
I know
I'm
Hitch.
not even gonna try.
Yeah. I would say something like, normally you don't let them get the scream out first.
Normally, I haven't been locked up with a bunch of fucking goodies for over a week now. Come on in, the water's fine.
Anything with this one?
Take insulin for it.
Huh?
Do you find anything with this one?
Full belly. She wanders out.
Who are you choosing and why?
What?
Are you being strategic in your choices?
They were here. Don't get fucking judgy with me.
It
These
was
are-
a book person?
You know, bookling people.
Oh. Oh, that's genius, actually.
Yeah. Fucking dummy.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're gonna have to find your own fucking house.
But good call.
Mm. Mm. Oh. She's drenched, by the way.
You might want to clean up.
Yeah. Just a little longer.
Did it taste normal?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I don't want to be alone with it.
yeah. It tasted really good, really new. Like they all tasted new. I mean, that guy tasted like a baby. It was crazy.
Interesting.
That's an upsetting thing to hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on a T-shirt. That guy tasted like a baby.
That implies several upsetting things.
Add that to our t-shirt.
Well, I guess I was hoping you were finding information. Have you gotten anywhere with anyone? Any clues? Any idea?
No, I don't give a shit.
You don't care if we're stuck here forever?
Not anymore.
I mean, good point. Okay, cool.
I can't believe we haven't found this place before. If
Oh.
this is something,
Yeah? Well, I've tried to keep it a secret. I bet there's some good books on Taynell in here.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
Quinn, you make it back to where curator's reading.
Yes. Do I see the Orc brothers?
Yeah, you would see him just off, away from the nearby bookshelves into the actual.
Because they're the
Entry
ones
area.
they're the ones I want to talk to first
Yeah.
before
They're
shutting
sta-
this thing
they're
down. I want to head over
yeah,
there.
they're standing next to Bren dressing a cow. Remy, you saw Remy running down. You'd probably be getting some more. Yeah, sure shit. The barns have chickens in them. There's pre-made bread and wine, everything, even like stuff that's sitting in like. It's all you taste some and it tastes fresh, like brand new now.
Ooh. Terrence, leave them alone. You let those two cousins fuck. I want you. No, go to the barn.
There is scarce a moment where something deeply upsetting doesn't happen.
Interesting how everyone changes when reality isn't quite the same, is it?
You let those cousins fuck. I love that. I love it.
I just imagine like someone leaning out of a window in New York yelling that at somebody.
Hey, you! Hey, fuck! No, let those cousins fuck.
lean out a window in Dallas, more like. Fucking Albuquerque. What are you talking about?
No, that's more Kentucky. Come
Yeah,
on.
Nashville. There
It
you go.
just the voice. I don't know. Maybe takes it.
Hey.
Yeah.
So you walk up to them.
Yeah, it's like, guys, how much longer do you need here? Because, I mean, the longer this goes on, the more people, this thing's extending further and further and further. Two people just fucking walked off the cliff.
Oh. Well, yeah. I guess we should get them all back in here once they get the food. Remy's just having them grab more food.
Remy,
How large is it?
what?
Very large Jotun. How large is it?
How large is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're asking me? Is how large
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Right. It's huge. I mean, it extended miles past the point
you
where
speak
people
Jotun?
were. Yeah, it extended miles past the place where these people actually dropped off. I couldn't see the fucking horizon past it. We got to cut this shit short.
It'll be hard to get him back then.
Well, I was only able to save one. There's no way we're going to get the other one. So if we've got enough food here, then I think we tell the curator to stop.
We'll tell Remy. If we got to get
Well,
everyone
I'm
back
going to go
in.
catch up with him.
I would say get everyone back in first.
Remy,
Coming.
Remy, how much more time you need?
You
got enough?
No. They're clearing out the barn right now. I think we're almost done.
You got 2 minutes.
Okay. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Then I head over to the curator.
Wait a moment.
We got to close the book.
Oh, it's finally getting to.
I know you're committed and that you're invested in this story, but we got to close this book.
I am very shocked at the amount of words that are basically the same word. Somebody had a thesaurus when they wrote this.
It's amazing how many words there are for fucking. So we need to close this book in about 1 minute here.
And for penis.
Damn it, Terrence! Drop your cock and grab a cock!
Hey,
Get over here!
Quenlin, where's
Quit looking through that window!
What's that?
Where's Val?
I have no idea.
Well, she isn't here.
Well, if she hasn't fallen off, then she's safe.
Everybody would hear everywhere.
Was that you, Mog?
It wouldn't make anything shake in the entryway, but anybody out in the book, it would feel like an earthquake happened when the sound bellowed. Felt like it come from the sky itself.
That is for both.
Everybody done! We're done! Get out of here now! Get here now! Go, 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 go!
That's a problem. that's a real problem. Can I close the book now? I would like to close the book now.
Hold on.
Close the book.
Wait, are you back?
I assume I can hear him.
Oh,
away
you're
am I?
miles away.
Am I miles away? Oh,
Well,
never mind.
Yeah, at least a mile. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Let's hope she's safe. Close the book.
You hear people starting to. Well, you see people down the hill and through this. They're running back.
Wait, what happens if you close it and they're still in there?
Hold! Hold!
They'll drop off into the abyss below them.
Shit, then don't close the damn book! I stop field dressing the cow and go in and like start throwing villagers
I thought they
in.
couldn't go. I thought they couldn't go past the edge, though.
What?
I thought
Those
they
that
couldn't
have
go
it.
past the edge. You just said they'd fall off the abyss.
If they close the book, then it all goes away.
Reality in the reality in the book disappears when the book is closed.
Right.
So anybody that's still in that reality disappears too.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They all have to get back to where we're at.
Right, they gotta get back.
I hear anything?
You probably hear him screaming at you now.
Okay.
You hear the...
Hitch. Run.
Yeah.
I'll keep the book open for Val. I'm not keeping it open for him.
Well, they come as a
Okay.
unit,
Okay.
and Hitch looks a bit different. Wandering.
They better not be wandering. They better be hauling ass.
I hope she can do a 4-minute mile.
The sky itself, as people are starting to rush in, you're getting closer. You were towards the edges. The sky itself, that was an idyllic countryside, lightly clouded, sun in the sky, blue. The whole thing's covered in a face with no features.
Oh fuck.
This was not included in the synopsis of the book.
I know, right? Who writes a cousin fucking book that ends with this?
Hello? Hey, yes, I was just going to help you organize it. Don't worry.
Is that the librarian?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep him busy for a few more seconds.
I think you're confused as to who's in charge here.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell him to close it as long as Val's still in there.
You make it to the edge. The face in the sky shrinks and folds inwards and almost pulls everything in and around it as it forms a person, basically the same size as Curator, just on the edge of the platform that would be the bookshelf, and starts, without moving, gliding towards him. You can see through the creature. It flowing robes passing into smoke and wisp coming off of it. Looks a little bit something like...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
That's not Hero Forge.
That's Magic the Gathering.
Oh, fuck, it's not Hero Forge.
I tried real hard. Ghosts are not possible.
Ghosts are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghosts are not possible.
Anything wispy? No, because you can't.
No way.
Curator takes a step towards it. Now, don't worry. We'll just get all these nice people in. The librarian holds its hands out, and Curator gets shoved back. I need you, and then I'll have a few NPCs do it. Roll reflex saving throws.
Uh-oh. Did the book fold up when he got there? Did all of his stuff disappear?
Yeah. Did the
No,
did
no,
the
no,
book
no.
get
It's
closed?
still there?
The book is
It's still open.
15.
A natural 20 for a 31.
You get out of the way just fine. You get clipped by Curator as he gets shoved into the starting area and falls down.
Ow!
We'll call that. I'm just gonna call that 10 damage. Okay.
Okay.
This thing gently glides almost elegantly up to the lectern. A lot of people nearby screaming at it. It grasps the edges of the book and closes it. You see maybe a dozen people drop into nothingness as the entire world vanishes. Everybody makes it back. All of you make it back.
All of us make it back, but not everybody in the group.
Yeah,
in the-
we'll call them all. There's probably a couple mercenaries in there, but most of them are townspeople.
Terrence couldn't put his dick away fast enough.
You would notice that all of the animals and food you've gotten here have not vanished.
Cool.
Brother, are you all right?
Yeah. I'm just watching the.
It
Watching
very
the big ghost.
very calmly goes over to one of the shells, floats up to where it is, and slides it perfectly in, and then in a blur moves around, grabs all the rest of them, and then they're back in their spot on these shelves.
Those are good spots. I like those spots.
Librarian, can you speak to us?
It doesn't even seem to acknowledge that you've said anything.
All right. Well, there goes that.
He does not seem particularly loquacious.
It floats up to
Aren't you?
I think sometimes he just makes words up.
I was going to say, this guy's not very talkative.
I apologize. It is a second language to me.
It floats up to a curator that is getting its feet back. I gotta get rid of Brent. Where the fuck is Brent?
I'm here too.
You sure are. See you later. Everyone, I need everyone to roll a fortitude saving throw.
Ooh. Fuck me.
Good roll, finally.
Oh,
34.
I'm sorry, Chad.
That's the third one that I've rolled tonight. And I've got no hero points. So 16. So
Okay,
yeah,
you're only gonna poop your pants.
I already did.
It's just some poop.
That's true. I guess that's a plus of having
the
shit your pants. It's less of a problem if you do it again.
You do it again.
The
There you go.
DC is 30.
Yeah.
I got it.
So
Exactsies.
Nice.
I critically failed that
Orcs.
shit.
Well, you're gonna double poop.
I
I
begin-
ain't got nothing left.
How much would there be left?
So, anybody who fails this, you are stupefied 1. And you take.
$1 billion.
Whoo! That's a high roll. 19.
So I'm stupefied.
2.
2.
And you take 38. 38 damage.
And you said 19 otherwise?
Uh huh.
Do we take any?
Yeah.
Half?
No, success. Yeah, success you take half, not stupefied. You see a handful
What
of
does,
people
what does
around.
stupefied do? I'm sorry.
Pull it up.
Sorry, I got it. Go ahead.
You see a handful of people around here flat up die from this. As
Mm.
that noise you heard before just starts again. And the ghost is very. As curators.
Is he getting a talking to? That's killing people.
That seems to be an accurate assessment.
The noise stops, and then the librarian just floats off and disperses like it was never there once it gets over the edge.
I thought my boss was bad.
He's closer to my brother. We were born at the same time.
I take it he did not like the book.
he's blaming the lack of organization on me. I didn't do it.
I mean, he's blaming everything that happened around us here in the past 24 hours on you.
Yeah.
Does he know about the codex?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. I didn't want
That's
to say
probably
anything
smart.
either.
No, that would be bad. That'd be pretty bad. He's gonna go try to organize everything, and that's literally impossible, but he's stubborn. Or coded.
How long before he finds out the codex is missing?
Oh, that would be pretty hard to do. Because it's literally the only book I'm supposed to look after. It's a good one. Ah, what a good day. Hey, I see you kept some of those animals. That's pretty fun.
Hey, sorry you got yelled at. It did help us a lot.
Quick cursory glance, there appears to be roughly 14 people missing.
I was going to say a few people may be dead.
Hey, townsfolk, do you guys want to say something, or should I just chuck them off the side?
That's very sweet of you.
Shelly walks up. Fuck you. And then
Okay.
Check the
Stay
pockets
here.
first. Bags.
okay.
Good news is we got food.
Yep, great news. A lot of great news happening.
God, you were just...
Here. New rule. Unless you're being actually helpful, shut the fuck up.
You were just glass half empty.
I'm sorry, I just watched 2 of my friends explode. Fuck you.
You go back to cleaning the cow.
We're sorry for your loss.
Just when it rains,
It does, and if we don't find the missing book soon, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Any ideas who might have motive? Anything that can lead us to someone? We're kind of stuck right now.
I think it's down to the point that we inspect everybody, that we check everybody's inventory at this point.
I don't know how to tell you. Listen, it'll probably be capable of getting people to do that. Everyone's been pushed pretty fucking far here. But you can't tell me that all those assholes attacking, all of you showing up, and this shit happening is a coincidence. So, forgive me if you, who have seemed very fucking helpful in the past 24 hours, I'm not super interested in trusting right now. Okay?
It's fair. Who else is helping you find the codex?
Everyone, or they're getting thrown off the ledge.
Right. I like her style.
Speaking of helpful, what are you doing that's helpful?
Are you fucking talking to me?
No,
No, Shelley.
Oh,
Shelley.
okay. Also-
I'm keeping that large group of people from just turning against all of you.
I'm sorry. I apologize for his manners. Or lack thereof.
He's not even wearing a shirt. He's not even wearing a shirt. Why would I think you'd have manners?
It's
I
fair.
like to let the nips out.
My brother can be taciturn at times.
I mean,
I need a fucking dictionary around this guy.
Wasn't he dumb at some point?
No, it's just
that was me.
Oh,
I'm still dumb.
okay.
No,
I sometimes have cultural issues.
That's right. Okay.
His
I need
brother's
the
so dumb he
bucket
doesn't
in
get
the
upset
bath.
when you call him.
Mm, yeah.
you put one foot. You put one foot in any of those springs. I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, maybe you should
Mhm.
help him. He looks like he got hurt.
Oh. Yes, we're going to work
Just
on
need
that.
a
Hold still.
I need my bucket. And a bath.
There's some healers carrying to the people that kind of exploded when the librarian started talking.
I will.
So none of those people die.
I will. For those hurt around us, I will open up a garden of healing, which would have.
It's like Busch Gardens.
And
I work for Busch Gardens.
my pants are full of poop.
Yes,
That's a story for another
Okay.
time.
Ugh.
we are going to. So we are going to get you new pants. Leave the pants.
Okay. Drop my pants.
We're not getting in.
My giant scrote is just out now.
It usually is.
All right.
Is your scrote always giant, or does it?
I can make it big.
Okay.
I can make it.
All right, everybody.
Ugh.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna hold on to specifically this book, and we can open it up back here for more food for you.
Okay.
What book is it?
Thanks. Does it start
We-
new every time?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Well, generally, you start reading from the beginning of a book. If you start reading in the middle of the book, that'd be weird, right?
Yeah, but we've already learned the first part of it. I mean, the cousins.
You
fucking-
start reading at the beginning of the book.
I guess we start reading.
Would a bookmark change these rules?
if you dog ear any of the pages, I'll find you.
No. They're just sticking a piece of paper right in the middle of it there.
Yeah, perhaps a receipt for bread and eggs.
Oh, fantastic! We could try that. I believe I stopped reading it.
Yes, I believe I have a CVS receipt here.
You've pressed.
Oh,
the
you
digit
can mark many pages with that.
How much are you healing?
You
for?
don't.
And now the rest of this here, he
How did
goes
you
up.
get
He
hurt,
goes
by
up to
the
the
way?
bookshelf and he
'Cause I got
pushes
hit by
the bookshelf
by
out.
the weird
Goodbye!
noise and it made me stupefied.
Wait, whoa.
Well, we all.
Whoa! What are you doing?
It just starts floating out.
Ugh, okay.
I'm sorry. What's floating out?
the bookshelf.
I thought he secured it. The curator.
He just pushed it out.
You son of a bitch.
You have that one book though.
I dropped an armload of books too when I came strutting out. I had an armload
Sure.
of books. and I
Well, the
dropped it.
librarian probably grabbed
Oh,
those.
okay. Okay.
We probably could have used more.
Is there a checkout limit?
Jim,
I'm
making
sorry,
up
but that one
bullshit
had
now.
the food in it.
Right. That's not the only thing we need.
Why do you need other things other than food? I'm sorry. Do you guys have another need? I am so confused upon
But we have
biological things.
We have lots of needs. Just ask Velmora.
Speaking of Elmora, Vel, can you do prestidigitation?
Can you make me not stink anymore?
You Chad or you Ren?
Yeah.
I just
You can?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
pooped
So,
all over myself.
could you maybe round up some people to make a fire pit and we'll start cooking this stuff? You can light it with the prestidigitation.
Oh yeah.
You can
Or if someone has
Make me
flint, that works
not-
too.
smell anymore from my poop. That'd be
What
Second,
Alright.
one
do
second,
you
one
suggest
second.
we use for firewood?
As you say, if somebody has flint, I'm sorry.
Anyway, anyone standing in the Garden of Healing,
Yeah.
and this is not positive energy centered. This is just straight up healing for anyone.
Mm-hmm. Healing for all the people.
This is 4d4 every
works.
round for a minute.
But
I
it's
need-
just it's not positive or negative. It's
I
just
need
healing.
38. How long does that take?
What?
I need like if I were to put
40
a
what?
number on it.
How many per round?
4d4.
You'll heal in a minute.
Okay.
So 12.
That's an average of 4, or that's an average of 8 per round.
I'll take it. I'm fully healed. Yay. Still
Me too.
stupefied
Yay!
Whoops, that's damage, not healing. There we go.
How do you get rid of stupefied? I don't
Okay,
know.
so
I think you sleep or use a spell.
uh,
To answer your question, Vilmora, I didn't think of that.
curl up.
There's a
right
lot of people
here.
with migraines.
I'm
You
gonna
didn't
curl-
get any while you were in the book?
Anybody get any wood while we were in there?
I'm a hero.
I got wood while watching the cousins.
I'm a hero.
Guess we're learning things about Quinlan, but
Yeah, I got it. Jared walks up. I saw the pre-cut stuff, and I just grabbed a bunch of it.
oh, thank you for thinking,
Convenient.
Ed. Who is Jared, by the way? Sorry.
Jared's my brother.
Okay.
Wait, where is it?
I'm a hero. Then I shit myself.
Can we clean off the fucking Tanuki, please?
I'll
Based on everyone giving him wide berth, I would assume he has a horrible aroma.
I was curled up on the ground. Oh.
It would be a mortal.
like 15
Just-
minutes.
Just reeking of shit.
It would be a mortal sin to just straight up kill it, but I can create trees.
Why would it be a sin to kill it? It's a tree.
It protects us.
What?
I don't know how to spell this out better. It is a protector tree.
Excuse me, Green Healy man. Perhaps you should go heal the man with the missing leg over there.
Oh, that would be. Well, we should. Oh, well, I wish I would have seen that before.
I've seen you speak with him many times, so I have not spoken with him yet.
Oh, Riley got hurt?
Yes, he's laying over there behind the stairs, bleeding heavily.
Oh, fucking what?
I run over.
Same.
and,
I'll
we'll,
head over. I'll light the fire first.
You light the fire.
I took notes for you.
They weren't good ones, but
Not much.
I'm covered in poop.
You missed that we found out that the Codex is on that island.
Okay.
Did we find that out?
you get over
He's
there
making shit
and
up. I fucking hate this.
I was like, did I miss that?
you get over there and O'Reilly is in
You don't
fact
know
laying
how
there
to
bleeding.
rely on me.
One visible wound,
That's what I'm thinking.
still alive, but
That's why it was such a good lie, because it was
it was
believable.
so
Does it look like a
Wow.
stab wound or a slash or what?
in the side stab wound.
And no one around?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You gotta do
Go.
what she
Oh.
does to us.
Right. Got you, O'Reilly.
I don't feel bad.
I will
Yes, you do.
feel like I'm taking a risk every time here, but I'm going to cast Positive Attunement on him.
Okay.
Nope, he dies.
What is that?
You attune a creature to the positive energy plane, connecting its life force without fully transporting it. The creature's appearance becomes more brightly colored. If the creature is living, it heals 1d8 points immediately and at the end of each of your turns for a minute. Effects that increase healing only increase the initial healing. If the creature is undead or has negative healing, it instead takes 1d8 positive damage, depending on the result of its will save.
Mm-hmm. You heal a wound, but he appears to still be unconscious.
Shoot.
I gently slap him on the cheek. Riley, wake up.
I should not have started healing immediately. While there is still time, reach into where the wound was and try and pull out anything that might... You're not comfortable with that, okay?
I mean, it's pretty closed up.
I can see by your face that you are uncomfortable with that.
Like I rip open his the side of his shirt a little bit. I mean, it's pretty. Like I could try reaching in there, but
Shit.
I think it's maybe just that he's old and he's taking a lot of stress.
It's his time.
I would like to...
Put him down.
I would like to examine him to try
He's
and
fucking old.
determine the nature of his ailment.
I guess I assumed he was older than that. I don't know.
Huh?
He's only salt and pepper. He's probably like...
No, I think he's in his early 60s is what I placed him as.
I would like to
Just
try...
like you.
I would like to try and examine him and determine the nature of his
You're
ailment.
being so nice to him. Yep, medicine.
I'm way too close.
Oh.
Well, there's another 2, so
I'll
goodbye,
talk
last
to the
hero
case.
point. 32.
Jeez.
You see some discoloration around his eyes and some varicose happening around his neck. You think there's poison at work?
He appears to have been poisoned. We need to find an antidote. Or someone with a... Is it called restoration in this?
I don't remember. No, it's cleanse affliction now.
I'll yell for Prezio and Hitch.
Need someone who can cleanse an affliction.
Okay.
I'll try to find Kitri if I can.
Ooh. Look at that. I applied the Stupefy too?
Hitch comes running
All
up.
my numbers.
What?
Fucked. He's poisoned.
Yeah. Who?
Riley,
Shit.
can help find someone.
Do I see Kitri anywhere?
Yeah. He's probably helping some people that were very hurt.
I wait until he finishes up.
Okay.
With the one he's on, and then I.
Yeah.
Grab
Yeah.
Hey, O'Reilly's a friend of ours was stabbed. He
Yeah.
looks like he's
going around.
poisoned.
What?
A friend of ours was stabbed in that shit, and it looks like he was
Wait.
poisoned.
Well, no, everybody's going through something. It's an effect of the spell cast by the ghost thing. So just.
He had a wound, a stab wound.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We are as I'm leading him to him. I'll be like, we already healed the wound, but my brother says it looks like he's poisoned.
As a stopgap, perhaps it will not fully fix it, but I do, from the spice cart. Well, when we were purchasing things for the spice cart, I purchased some pepper poultice, some mash of peppers that has been fermented into a potent poultice to expel toxins from the body.
Okay.
I chew. I throw some mashed up ghost peppers in his mouth. See if that helps.
Well, it is used on the skin. When you have the sickened
I
condition,
know,
you
I know.
slather the poultice onto the skin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
It rubs the lotion in the skin.
it rubs the
Or else it
peppers
gets
on
the
the
hose
skin.
again.
Okay. I have a scroll for this. Two things. One, you're paying for it. Two, it's my last one.
Fine. How
Is
much?
this the most important person we need this for?
I can't answer that. It's the most important person as far as I know, yes. That's been poisoned, yes.
To present company, he is.
Well, I mean, I don't know if someone's going to be poisoned in the future. He's poisoned now, so use it.
150.
Okay. I give him 150.
I got it.
You,
I got it.
okay.
He's always so good at paying for things.
Yeah, I know. He's just making up for last.
He reads from the scroll and it casts restoration. Oh, why do I have such a headache?
Hey, who stabbed you?
What? I was stabbed.
Yes.
It's-
Who?
Oh my.
What do you last remember?
Oh, I am in this fucking place.
Yeah, you are. Who was last with you?
I was alone.
You stabbed yourself?
Yes, I stabbed myself. Thank you very much for that, Filmora.
Mhm.
Help me up. Help me up. The abs aren't what they used to be.
A piece.
Okay, we didn't need that.
Puppies.
Thank you for picking up my dignity along with it. I don't know who stabbed me.
What do you last remember?
I was watching all of you futz about. You were dragging a cow in.
That was quite some time ago.
Kitri gets up. Well, if it means anything. Apparently it was a sleeping potion. Some sort of sleeping spell on him.
We just used restoration because he was asleep?
The poison was sleeping poison?
Yeah, put him to sleep.
You couldn't have told me that before you used the spell.
I didn't know until I used the fucking spell.
Oh, all right. Thank you,
You know what?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your patronage. And he walks away.
We
got to take that out of his inventory now.
we found you unconscious with a small puncture wound in your side. I began to heal you, but you did not awake, and I noticed that you had the clear signs of poisoning.
He starts looking around.
You missing anything? What'd they take?
She.
Who?
Ozzy.
What did Ozzy take?
Fucking idiot. He's reading a note that he pulled from his jacket. Fucking idiot child. Find her. Find her. She has the book.
You had the book.
She has the book.
You're talking about the codex?
Yes. The thing that we're
Please.
supposed to find. We'll find it.
Was she Shelley's sister?
No, she's. I don't know.
Did you know? Did she steal it from you, or has she just always had it?
I didn't take it.
Did you know she had it?
No,
How did she get it then?
I don't know.
Who did she get it from?
This kid is the single best assassin I have ever met in my entire fucking life. If she wanted to take something, she figured it out and she took it, okay?
Okay. Can you tell us what she's capable of doing in terms of hiding? Can she turn invisible?
She cannot use magic in any way, but she's got a lot of toys, if you know what I mean.
Like the puzzle box.
Puzzle box is the beginning.
Like the bear.
Fuck, we probably. Why did I...
She may have the puzzle box, but we've got the bear.
Just the perfect counter.
We gotta.
Well, if she went into the book, she's dead.
Or she's trapped in the book.
I
Maybe we got to go into the book.
The impression I got was everybody that was in there went down.
I don't know that for sure.
No, you saw them. The ground evaporates like it was never there, and they fell. No, she would have a. This isn't like her. This doesn't make sense.
I guess we'll go check the control room. We'll have to get.
Still open. It was
Oh.
never closed.
That is a logical first place to check.
I'm gonna use message
could be
amped.
Mm-hmm.
Amped.
Hold on.
Amped as fuck. This is cool. These are what psychics are for.
I'm trying to see if I have to know where she is.
It goes to 11.
It's not by obstacles.
By the way,
I don't need line of sight.
I played a video game recently that
I don't think so.
it's called
Doesn't
Myth.
sound like
It's
it.
called Mythwrecked. It's just a
long as
walkabout
it's 500
story
feet.
indie game.
Which
Super short.
I think would be anywhere.
But I went in and
As
checked
long as
the
she's not out
audio.
in the chaos.
No, it wasn't that. It was
Mhm.
Split Fiction, the one I've been playing with Corbin, and it's an ode to all video games. Basically, you get it's a narrative that's a bunch of mini games that are old video games. Basically, like part of one level is you play Centipede for like 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Like it's just a
Yeah.
bunch of that stuff.
Sounds like WarioWare.
Yeah, but it's effectively a narrative game, like you're watching a book. And when you go, I went to go in to check the audio because I'm an old man and I do that immediately when I enter a video game. And the speaking volume you can turn up to like 30. Music goes up to 10, but master volume goes to 11,
11.
which I thought was a beautiful little touch.
They're supposedly making another Spinal Tap movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think that's a
Timely.
good idea, but
Go
okay.
ahead.
I'll
Yeah,
watch it.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
we'll see.
What was her name again? I wrote down O'Reilly, not her. Actually.
Ozzy.
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 AZI.
Oh.
Not at all how I spelled it.
Yeah, I assumed it was like Osborne.
It's
I wrote
it's a
OZZIE.
Yeah.
it's a real name that hit me a while back, and I really liked it. She used to have a very different name, and Ozzy was just better.
Crazy.
I'm gonna say, hey,
Her previous name
Ozzy,
is
where
Frank,
are you?
though.
We just want to talk. We need to help
What's
protect you.
the realm of the spell?
500 feet.
Okay, and
And it can go, like, as long as there's a spell can travel, like, as long as, like, you know, how it can travel is within 500 feet.
yeah, but does the recipient need to be able to speak? Because if you remember correctly,
Should be able to hear it. Might not be able to respond. Because I think message you actually do have to say stuff, right? It's not telepathy.
It says you mouth words quietly. So
Can
I guess if
Ozzy
she
mouth
doesn't
words?
know.
yeah,
Cool.
Should never have had one of those.
Depends on how you want to split hairs on semantics here, I think.
can you have a
Seems
back
like-
and forth, or is
Seems
One
like
back
G-
and forth.
Seems like G
Like one,
discretion.
like, to me. Say,
what'd
hey,
you say
we're-
again? Okay,
I say, hey, Ozzy, we just want to talk. Where are you? We're here to help protect you.
it's. I'm sorry, but one down is worth the sacrifice.
Well, that wasn't productive.
What was it?
She says one town's worth the sacrifice, but she is sorry, if that helps at all.
Not really.
You'll be pleased, we hope.
All right, I'm just gonna start running around looking for her.
One second.
Yeah, I'm going to the control room.
You'll be pleased, we hope, to know we didn't mean it.
All right. You start wandering away. You guys are talking. Fixer O'Reilly looks despondent. Like, totally. He's not just on the verge of tears. He's openly crying and sitting there and just upset. When? Cut it short. Sorry.
That last part was very important.
Everyone roll perception.
I'm still stupid. Oh my god, it's the fourth fucking one.
She's
Did you break your glasses again?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, roll the one. Okay.
It's the fourth.
Do you want like physical dice or something?
Holy shit.
In my experience, physical dice do not
I have been
remove
rolling
the
like
curse.
shit tonight.
Usually they are the cause.
Me too.
I've been rolling like Megan tonight.
Mm-hmm. You have.
You need to roll
In
a.
fact, you roll a dragon, but I didn't.
You need to roll a 26 at least.
I got a
Nope.
26.
Nope.
16, is that close enough?
No. It's actually a critical
Very
failure.
close. Very close.
I believe I got to 23.
Okay. Just you?
I think so.
Got, yeah,
That's
I
what
got
it sounds
12,
like.
So
From
I'm
that
stupefied,
bookshelf
though, so that's the
island
thing that
that
happens.
curator just pushed out, you see a green glowing light on top of one of the bookshelves. Doesn't make sense to you. And then it gets big. And then a laser shoots from it.
At me.
You'll find not you. You'll find out in a second.
What the hell? Oh fuck!
Oh, I have to add all of the things. Okay.
The laser just smokes Toad. He's standing on the edge of the,
I'm fucked.
the edge of the thing.
Oh God.
Well,
Uh-oh.
goods from Alderaan are about to get much more expensive.
It's as if several people cried out in unison, and then we're silent.
Silence.
Oh
Well-
wait, that's a.
Well,
I
he's
gotta roll.
figuring out who died. So, if I can cast a spell, like, or message people from
Mhm.
really far away, and I have a spell that specifically hurts people when I insult them. But that spell only has a 30-foot range, but my words have a 500-foot range.
No, because
Are they-
the second thing you're trying to do
Mhm.
Okay.
is an action. You can't like piggyback a spell on
Action.
top of another spell like
you
that. Yeah.
you see the light. It's almost slow motion. It gets brighter. You follow it down. And standing in the middle of people, giving directions to healers, sort of helping all around. Jen Teague. It hits her right in the neck,
Oh,
and her head shoots from her body.
what?
Thank you very much for watching.
What?
How do you spell that name?
Teague?
Oh, just he.
Her
T-E-A-G-U-E.
first name is Jen.
God damn.
That's Jenny.
I thought she'd be a little more involved, I guess. Suppose getting murdered and being involved.
She was blinded by the light.
She wasn't even looking at it. She
Head on,
didn't even see it
head
coming.
off.
Killed off
Oh.
before any of our characters knew who she was.
Killed off by the light.
We'll be back tomorrow
Runner in the
with
night.
Murph. They are gonna hit a big red button. There's not a choice in. There's not
Are
a
we
choice.
gonna roll with that with 3 of us left?
Oh wait, is there only 3 of you?
Yeah.
Why?
Kamal's out.
Why small?
Because he has to be at a thing.
Oh, he did say that, and I didn't write it down. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be. We'll do something else then. Yeah, we'll do something else.
Woohoo.
I'm gonna say the big red
Yeah.
button when Kamal's there, and you can slap the fuck.
And
out of
then
him.
Yeah, you can't have a big red button and not have Kamal.
and then tune in on Sunday for the horniest show on Dark Industry.
You're leaving.
No, the horniness had nothing to do with the sex dungeon. Everything we said was horny last week. I don't know why.
And yet I can't breadcrumb you to the strip club. It's weird.
Because when the world is your strip club, why would you need to go somewhere? And then we'll be back next week, and you guys can collect Genteek's head off the fucking floor.
Holy shite.
So I just saw like a green light.
Yeah.
Laser light.
Actually, how was your perception, real quick?
26.
26. Yeah, it would just be a
Can
green
you
light.
throw Ozzy up there again real quick?
Yep. Let me. Sure.
Yeah. That's a green light.
I gotta put up that
She's
wiki
Cyclops.
again. I can't keep those characters straight.
Yeah.
Why would she fucking 360 no scope Jen though?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out later, or you won't, because you guys don't. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.